Hey, I just want to show a couple UX things. If I go here, if you look right down here at this number that's about to appear, 45, 43, and it just changed. So that number always changes when I load this page to check the weather. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be more of an up-to-minute thing, because this is like today at 9 a.m. It's 9:26 a.m. So anyway, it's not a huge deal, but my eye kind of draws to that one more usually, and it always changes, and that's just sort of janky, and it's like, why not just have that default to blank or something, even if you're using like some really dumb top-down component in like a CMS system or something. Like, I don't know, maybe invest some money in, like, if you're looking for some ways to like tune things up or whatever on a website, consider consider those first little visual things, because that to me strikes as like, it's so subtle, it's so subliminal, I almost can't even like describe the little subtleness, but it's just like, it's cheap, you know? It's not like, it's not sleek. And then, but anyway, I just want to point that out. And then the other thing that keeps happening to me is I'll accidentally hover over this. Oh, because I've been using this page a lot recently to check the weather. And so when I come over this thing, right now my computer actually has a delay because of the video, just ever so slightly, so I can actually make it across there without those things popping up. But when I'm not recording video, my computer's so much faster that it's like, that is instantaneous. Like, I cannot swipe across there without this menu popping up, and then it won't go away. So I have to like physically come over here. Well, I guess it does have some delay that I didn't know about, but I'm in a more of a hurry, so I come over here and I actually like physically click over here. And to some people it's like, I was getting into that mode the first few times it happened. So anyway, that's like, there's usually like a 300 millisecond delay. Like if I drop down right here, 1000, see how there's like, how there's a delay? Then of course it's a little tiny bit longer because I'm recording video, but it's usually just slightly shorter than that. And that way you can achieve that effect of getting across there like that. And that's, I think these ones are usually set to like a 400 millisecond delay. And then I usually, in the past, I would go in and set it to like a 300 just because it was a little too long for me. So that's a starting point. And then another thing that I just happened to notice when I was uploading something to YouTube is that when I upload, every time, for just me, I'm sure it's probably like a minority, the vast minority of people, but I'm a LinkedIn person primarily, so I want to share my video on LinkedIn. I don't share it on anything else, and there's never a LinkedIn button here. And I just think like, what? So anyway, if I click through to it, let's see what it does down here. I'll pause this, and then if I click, alright, so I'll click share here, and then it's like, still no LinkedIn. So I have to like click over, and then there it is. That's usually about where it is. So then I can click there, right? And then I can finally like begin sharing this on LinkedIn, or copy and paste, go to LinkedIn, start a post, blah, blah, blah. But if I immediately create another video, it will still be all the same thing, but then LinkedIn will probably appear right here just for like that day. And then it will end up back over here again. So that's just another one of those things, in my opinion, that it's like, if you've got a website with something similar, I mean, I don't even feel like I should have to tell YouTube this, and I think like, I know there's a significant amount of people in my mind that are using it in a similar or identical manner to me, and it's like we're just swept under the rug, like, without any effort. Like, why not go in there and just like, could that not move a needle? And even if that doesn't even move a needle for Google or YouTube, um, like, what, just thinking about like if they're really thinking about the user, because this puts a little bit of anger in the back of a user's mind potentially, like, wow, it's kind of like that not being inclusive kind of thing. I mean, it's subtle, it's petty, whatever, but it's like, really? And look at all this real estate. I'm in 1280 by 720 mode so that I can get it pretty much one-to-one on the video and have like a decent zoom. It's not like microscopic. And there's still plenty of screen real estate right here. in this thing, you know. And then you go into tablet mode or whatever, and it's usually this is not a good example for that, but it's usually one or the other. It gets bad. But anyway, that's it. Take it easy. Thanks for listening.